Hi everyone, this is Howard here from Home Helpers in Monmouth County. Today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about um, what are some important warning signs to be on the lookout for your aging parents that may indicate that they do need some help in the home. This is really important as our loved ones age. Sometimes it's really hard to identify when they actually do need help. But first and foremost, I would really encourage you to trust your instincts. Usually, if you feel like they need help, they usually do. And today, I want to talk a little bit about what some of the things are to look for um, when considering whether or not an aging loved one does need some help. And the first kind of thing that category that I would like to talk about is behavioral and mental status. Um, this is can be a little bit difficult, especially if you aren't living with this loved one. But things like lack of motivation, they don't want to get out of bed. Things that they used to love to do, they are no longer doing, like hobbies, or maybe they were a reader, they're no longer reading as much as they used to. That could be a warning sign. Difficulty keeping track of time or missing appointments is something that could be an indicator. Failing to return phone calls, changes in mood swings or mood could be also an indication, as well as general agitation. And these are things that we should be sensitive to and would require further kind of follow-up to really understand what are the underlying issues that are driving these types of behaviors. Another important thing to consider is your loved one having trouble with activities of daily living? What are those things? And I'll spend a few minutes talking about those, but generally, are they bathing? Are they taking a shower? Are they able to? Do they want to do that independently? Are they able to dress themselves, brush their hair, brush their teeth, all the general grooming that we all do every day? Are they having challenges toileting, going to the bathroom, continence issues? Maybe it's a simple thing like just getting up and out of a chair and being able to go where they need to go to within the home is something that could be a challenge, as well as diet and hygiene. Are they eating and drinking the way they always have? These are key things that we all need in order to be happy and healthy in our home. To continue down the list, changes in physical function. These are sometimes more obvious and are easy to detect, or maybe easier to detect, something like weight loss. And that goes to, of course, are they eating properly? To dig a little bit deeper on hygiene and appearance, are they getting dressed every morning? Do they look disheveled? Do they look kept the way that they always have? These are good indicators that perhaps someone does need help if they aren't doing those things. Other grooming habits, such as brushing their teeth, maintaining, fingernails, toenails, dirty hair, those are also indicators. Bruising and any visible marks on the skin could be an indication that perhaps they're falling. That's something that warrants immediate investigation into. And then lastly, changes in sleep patterns could also be an indication that there are some issues that warrant further follow-up. When you're in the home, a few things to look for. General, maintenance of the house is always something that we want to look at. Is it cluttered? Is it disorganized? Is there a lot of unopened mail? Have there been any notices, perhaps, that they haven't been paying bills or maintaining their finances? We can see usually pretty apparent evidence of those types of things. How does the fridge look? Is there old food in the fridge? Are there any odors in the home? Is there an abundance of dishes? Those types of things would definitely warrant a conversation. Lawn, snow removal, garbage, damage to car. This is often a really difficult conversation to have, especially with a loved one who still believes that they can drive, but maybe you feel that they can't. So, issues with transportation can be an issue, and those can be difficult conversations to have. I think the last point that's really another important one is unfilled prescriptions and general medication adherence. So making sure that that they remember to take their medication every day, and if they aren't doing that on their own, then that could be something that they may require help with. I think the last kind of category of things that one really needs to have some awareness about with our aging loved ones is dementia and Alzheimer's. This is becoming so common, and in terms of my clients, it's fairly widespread in the aging population, but there are some early signs that could help us get early prognosis. So forgetfulness, as I mentioned, not taking medications could be an indication. Loss of thought, train of thought, or the inability to complete a sentence is something that could also be an indication. Poor judgment, getting lost, misplacing items are all kind of things that fall into the category of warranting follow-up and getting some special attention if they have not been diagnosed. In summary, I think the most important message that I'd like to deliver to you today is that if you are seeing these early signs in someone that you love, we should be exploring, one, what are the underlying causes of those things? So get them to their primary care physician and have a conversation with that physician to get the right diagnosis, to get the right medical attention first and foremost. And then we need to assess, is there the opportunity to give them some support in the home? One, so that we keep them safe, and that could be a number of things, whether it's getting a medical device, like a medical alerting device, so they just have some peace of mind knowing that if there is a fall or an event, that they can push a button and get the help that they need. Or do they in fact actually need someone to come in, help them with some of the basic activities of daily living? Maybe it's just meal prep, or maybe it's transportation, whatever it is. But there are a lot of solutions out there depending on what the need is. And that's what we're here to do. We're here to help you with those things. So I hope you found this helpful. If you have any questions or like to get in touch with me, please feel free to give us a call, and we look forward to hearing from you. Thanks so much, and have a great day.